Good morning.
Good morning. How are you this fine morning?
I'm good. How are you doing?
I'm doing spectacularly well. So well that I am ready for this amazing rematch that I know is going to be wonderful. I hope you've had a good week.
I did. It was a very good week.
Excellent. Excellent. And to everybody out there who is joining us once again, we give you our standard admonition right here, right now. If you have not watched the first playthrough of this, stop this right here. You got plenty of time. It's going to be on YouTube forever, I hope. Go back and watch the first playthrough of scenario number 1 from Grant Takes Command, because this is our rematch. And spoilers, moving forward, we're going to probably discuss little, hey, last week when I did this, that, and the other. So if you've not seen the first one, also, we forego most of the special rules review and kibitzing that we do at the beginning. Plus, that's our reintroduction to the new season. So stop here, go back and watch that. It's out there. Otherwise, Roger, you and I can almost put this on autopilot and get started right away, but it would be remiss of me if I did not give us the chance to kibitz a little bit. What do you think of this? I mean, you've had a week to let it sink in now. Has that influenced your plans for what you're going to do today?
A little bit. I mean, I've had a chance to look at the module and looked at the map and thought through a couple of things that I'm going to try and see if it works. We've had some people make some good comments about possible strategies to look at. So we'll see how it goes. I mean, this is fairly straightforward. It's very interesting that they've got the way they've worked the victory points. It's one side, then the other side has to take the initiative to make combat. So I think this will be really a fun session again as we had last week, and everybody should go watch that one because that was great.
What I do love about this scenario is the confidence of the designers when they said, "Hey, Union, we'll spot you 75 points." But the other four, that's on you. So you've got the little flex spots down here at the bottom with our, taverns and churches, and the flexibility of capturing those with infantry or cavalry, I think is really quite fun in this one,
Mm-hmm.
because you do come to loggerheads. Those first two initiatives, it's like you get to a spot, this is my spot, fight me, and everything else is just fluidity. So I really like that this one is so variable, because I even have some videos way back from about a year and a half ago when we were doing the scenario king is what they were calling it,
All right, yeah.
and somebody pitched this one, and I think we played that one, and I guess I won that one. I don't recall, but it was pretty. It was a taut affair. It always is. Every single playthrough of this one I've ever had, it swings right to the very bitter end. Spoilers for last week when I was like, ah this game. So, but just a I mean, super quick overview. The big picture items on this one, it's 2 turns. Roger's playing the Union this time. He's got to get to a marginal of 79 victory points. Again, he starts with 75, and then the rest is up to him. The Confederates, being me, get the first automatic initiative. There are some restrictions here for the cavalry. He has to keep at least 2 of any size cavalry units. They can be anything, but he has to keep them near Chancellorsville within 2 hexes there. If he does not, that causes some restrictions. Otherwise, as long as he's got 2 in there, he has the flexibility to do other things, perhaps with Sheridan, which I did not do last week. And also the late arrival of Burnside and some of the Ninth Corps divisions and regiments are up here. He has the ability to forego 1 initiative and just place them on a map, and that's it. And that's pretty much it. I don't have any restrictions that I'm aware of. Oh, and the other thing was that we mentioned it already, that these 3 places down here can be captured or controlled by either cavalry or an infantry. And this one is not, at the end, it's not specifically about occupying, but it is about controlling. So as long as you pass through and now are the last to control it at the end of the game, I believe I'm saying that correctly,
Yep.
you get the points for it. So that's why we have the color coding here on all of these, because we may want to just pass through and not occupy. If we can defend a forward area beyond it, then there's no need to lock somebody on there. But I think that's pretty much it. Did I miss anything?
No, I think you've covered it very well.
All right then.
Very well.
Well then, I guess it's on me. So good luck.
Yep, good luck to you. Yeah, you get the first initiative, and I assume I'm going to see 12 points just disappear like that.
Well, I did agonize about this morning. I was like, well, there's a standard kind of scripted opening. It seems like everybody and their mother just moves Yule in the second core somehow. Because even if I roll a 1, which, hey, it's me, you could still get Yule and E. Johnson. You could get them into
Yeah.
place at Parker's store. So, do I want to go with the safe, or do I want to try something different? And this is where it always goes off the rails. Uh, I
I don't have any leader transfers, by the way. I don't know
oh
if you do,
okay.
but I don't have any.
I don't think I'm gonna make any either. Neither, neither. Let's call the whole thing off. Let's move on then, and I will do my first initiative. So yes, for all of you in Vegas who went with the easy choice, I'm going to activate the second core, like so, because I am so wholly unoriginal. Here's Yule's move for all three of them. A D plus 2.
Oh, nice.
Nice move. All right. Well then, let's head them up and move them out. So you'll go 1 to there, 2 to there with my 5 remaining. What would the lowly fifth New York like to do?
We will cav retreat out of there. So he picks up a fatigue. Goes to disorganized.
Looking for a free point here. Come on.
And here's the roll.
Oh, okay.
6.
So it was -2 because he was small. So that becomes a 4, which I lose 2 points. All right.
Okay, so I'm going to back up. I can go further away by road, further away by road, further away by road, further away by road, further away by
I
road.
like what you've done here. All right. So I used 2. I lost 2 more. So I have 3 left. Well, let's go 1, and we'll take control of that. And then 2 and 3. Might as well take that. And then roads will come up 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And early will go 1, 2 to there. Let's go with our first real initiative here. It's mine again. All right. This is tough now. All right, we'll get. Yeah, let's be safe here. Let's have E. Johnson. Oops, for whatever reason, I got him with an extra fatigue, but that's okay. We will fatigue him to 2, and he will just dig in and build an
Mhm.
abattis. Let's see what we can. Okay, initiative. Yours. Good timing.
Okay. Warren will activate Robinson and Griffin. There's their movement. Oh, they can go 7 hexes. It's nice. Warren and Grant will stay with Robinson, but Griffin's going to move first. So, what would the first North Carolina like to do?
Oh,
I have
yeah, they will definitely get out of there.
7 movement points.
So they will flip, and they have a -2 to this roll. Also getting a very nice. Well, these Cav know how to screen today. Or
I lost 4,
yeah, so
4
you
movement
lose.
points in that.
So you lose 2.
Yeah, okay. So,
So
I got 5 remaining.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, keep him at 5 there.
Oh,
Sorry.
okay.
Go ahead. Ah, Min moves into
Uh,
the woods. Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Robertson's going to move 1 to there. Warren and Grant are going with him, as I said. So he has 6 movement points remaining, which is enough to get into these woods as well. Initiative. Mine again. Warren will activate Griffin and Crawford and Wadsworth. There's their movement. They can go 3 hexes. Wadsworth will go first. Go 1, 2 to there. He'll stop. Crawford's just going to do 2 to there. Griffin will do a min move to there. Initiative, yours.
Hmm. Got people in the woods now. All right. Let's have AP Hill activate Wilcox and Heath. Here's their movement. +2, 7. We'll have Heath go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And Wilcox 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. Yours.
So Griffin's going to go to fatigue 3. Here's his movement roll. Is a 4. Here's his extended march roll. The Zoc, you do close the Zoc chewing, so he doesn't have access to Warren. Here's his extended march roll, which is bad because now he's going to go to disorganized. And he's going to do a Zoc to Zoc move to the chewing farm, which I believe costs him another manpower.
I do not exert a Zoc into that.
Oh, okay. Initiative. Hancock will activate Barlow and Bernie and Mott. He'll activate all 4. Hope I don't get a 1 on this. I'll be so aggravated that I'm doing all 4 at the same time. 2, almost as bad.
Mostly aggravated.
Hancock will go with Barlow. We'll go first. So they're going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Bernie will go next. 1, 2, 3 to there. Gibbon will go 1, 2, 3 to there. Mott will go 1, 2, 3 to Piney Branch Church. So I get Piney Branch Church. Okay, initiative. Line again.
Tell you, man, you get all the strings.
I'll take Bernie and Gibbon. T2. Their movement. There's that 1 I was looking for. Okay, Gibbon will go 1, 2 to there. Bernie will just make a Zoc to Zoc move there. Okay, initiative. Yours.
Well, I think it's time for E. Johnson to go to 3. And Rhodes will go to 2. He will just entrench. And here's the movement for E. Johnson. That's okay. Here's the extended march. He's okay too. So he will just fall back to there. You may have the crossroad initiative. It's mine again. I will have AP Hill activate Wilcox to 2. Here's his movement. 4. They will transfer to Wilcox. Initiative. They'll march in place. It's yours.
Let's take Crawford fatigue 2. And here's his movement. He can go 4 hexes. Actually, I could have activated him with Warren, but I didn't say it, so.
That's fine. We will presume that you were activating it with Warren. I mean, he's got a clear line of it, so yeah, you get the 5.
I don't think it really is going to matter because I don't think I'm going to take him that far anyway. I think I'm going to put him back to Founders Field, which is where I was going to leave him in the first place. And is there any point in bringing up a flanks refused? No, there's no reason. I don't think you can get up a flank with all those wood hex sides. You'd have to really work at it. So I'll leave him there. Unit, yours.
Okay, I'm going to activate Longstreet down here. Both of his units. Here's their movement. 6. He'll travel with field 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kershaw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, initiative. Mine again. Take them again. There's their movement. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're right about these roads. 1.
Seems like you should be able to go from point A to point B, but no, you always got to backtrack somewhere.
They're guiding you to a point. Initiative. Yours.
Hancock will activate Barlow, Bernie, and Gibbon. Use their movement. And go 5 hexes. Hancock's going to stay with Barlow. And they're just going to do a mid-move into the intersection there. And here's Bernie's extended march. He's okay. He's going to do a mid-move and join Hancock. Gibbon's extended march. He's going to flip. He's going to do a mid-move to there. Initiative. Yours.
I'll let E. Johnson go to 4. And he'll entrench. Initiative. Yours.
Okay. Take Wadsworth to fatigue 2. Here's his movement. Jeez. He'll just join Robinson. Initiative. Mine. Checking
The very bloody CRT. Yes.
Yeah. Yes, the very bloody CRT. Activate Sedgwick. Going to activate Wright, Ricketts, and Getty. Here's their movement. Wow. 7 hexes. Sedgwick is going to transfer to Getty. He goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there.
That sounds right.
So Wright's going to go 1, 2. He has 5 left. Getty's an 18, so it's more than 11. So that's going to take 5 to get in there, so he can join Sedgwick. That's what I was trying to figure out the math. I think that's right as well. That's how I can get both those guys into the same hex. Ricketts is going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. Mine.
Killing me, Smalls. Killing me. This game is great if you get the string of initiatives.
Okay, so I've got. Okay, so Sedgwick is going to attempt an assault on early with both Getty and Wright. Here's the attempt. 1 unit comes in, so it'll be Wright. We will attempt a grand assault with Grant. He's within range. 1, 2, 3. See if we can bring in Ricketts to get that extra pip. And it does come off, so Ricketts will join in the attack. So that gives me 26 to your 10. So the ratio is going to be a +1. Tactical is going to be even. The type is going to be a +1. And I have 5 hexes covered, but 2 hexes are going to come off. This one and this one both come off because you got a friendly unit and I don't have a road connecting that directly. So there's no flank. So the final is just a +2.
That is what I see.
But it is a objective hex.
Mm-hmm.
So here's my attack roll. It's a 6.
Here's my defense roll. It's a 3. So +3, he's out of there. +3 on 10. So 1 DR for me. And you have how much?
I have 26.
So 2.
2 for me and an FA.
An FA, okay. So 2 and 1. So net 1 in my favor. Hooray!
For manpower, yeah.
Okay, so we lose a manpower.
Was that a big FA?
It was a big F. Yep.
Yep. So that means these guys are both going to be
All right.
done.
And I have been catching myself in the editing process. I've been a little sloppy, a little remiss on the retreats. Paths have been a little less than optimal. So I'm going to go through this step by step. So I cannot go here because that is technically in your zone of control, and I cannot go here.
Mhm.
So I must go to 2312 first. It's a small R, so I can go there. I have to do that. Now I got to go one more, but I can go ostensibly, as long as I don't go any closer to you, I can go another one. So it seems like the best thing to do would be to get closer to Ewell, just so I have options. Keep that road open, so he will go there. And the hex is yours.
Yeah, I'll bring both Ricketts and Wright,
Yes, you'll bring
and I'll bring
everybody in.
Cedric in there as
Of
well.
course. Okay, and we will switch that over to yours now.
Okay, so initiative, it's yours.
Little late, but here comes his orders down the pike. Anderson will march. He gets a 7. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. Mine again. Anderson to 2. Here's his movement. 3. 1, 2, and 3. Initiative. Yours.
Okay. Cedric will activate Getty to fatigue 3. Here's his movement. He can go 4 hexes. Here's his extend march. Finally, somebody passes an extend march. 4 fit too short to get to there. I think the thing to do is to have him join the big stack. Get the whole 6 core in there. Initiative. Yours.
Let's see. What do you got in there now? A lot. We've got 29, 40. Wow. 44. All right. We'll bring Anderson to 3. Here's the movement. Here's extended march. He's okay. So he'll just go there. Initiative. It's mine again. All right. Let's keep with our original planning here. We'll have Longstreet activate the first. Here's the movement. It's an 8. All right. Field will go first. Longstreet will stay with him. Here's extended march. He's okay. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there with 3 remaining. Hello, Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson's going to cav retreat out of there. And they're going to go to disorganize. Their original strength is a 4.
So you get the +2 to your roll.
Here's my roll, +2.
Wow.
Ooh, an 8.
Stopped in his tracks.
Okay. He's got to go further by road 1, further by road 2, further by road 3, 4, 5. And he'll stop there. But I do get to take control of those 2 points.
Look at you. I can ride and chew bubblegum. All right. Kershaw will go next. Here is his extend. He's okay. And we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 to there. Initiative. Mine. Stewart will activate Rosser. Here's his movement. 10. We'll go 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Oh, yours.
So you put in Rosser to there. We'll take Getty to fatigue 4, and he'll build Abatisse. That's the play, maybe not.
Boo!
Okay, so he now gets an extra 9 manpower out of that. Okay. Initiative, line again. Let's do this. Merit will activate Gibbs, Devon, and Custer. Here's their movement, 2 die plus 1. 6. Custer will go first. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then Merit will go with Devon. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Gibbs will just go down and join Merit. Initiative, yours.
I'll have F. Lee activate Lomax and Wickham. There's their movement. 7. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Initiative. Mine again. Same 2. Movement. 7 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we'll take control of that. Initiative. Yours.
Activating Mott. She's Mott.
He's slow like applesauce.
And living up to his reputation. 1 to their initiative. Mine, take Mott to fatigue 3. Here's his movement. That's a 3. Here's his extend march. He's okay. He has 1 to there. He has 2 remaining. What would F. Lee like to do?
We will stand.
Okay. Cross the creek. Seems not a good idea. So we'll stand there. Initiative. Mine again.
Come on, you know you want to. Come on.
What do I? Oh,
Come on, Mike. It's your moment.
no, we're not going to do that. What we will do is take Chapman to fatigue 3. Activated by Merit. His movement. 7. There's his extended march. Union Cav does
I believe
plus 1.
1864. There is no. Let's see. Movement. Summary.
Late and early war cavalry. If a march is made by Union cavalry unit, HSN, AO, BAC, RW, AGA, or by Union cavalry unit belonging to the Army of Potomac, RTG, Grant takes command. Okay, yeah, no modifier.
Good deal. There you go.
Okay, that was doesn't know really that important. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there, Chancellorsville. Initiative, yours.
I'll move Johnson down here. Here's his march. 4. He'll go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. Yours.
I'm going to activate Stevenson. There's his movement. Man. Well, there. Initiative. Mine. Stevenson again. Now I can go a little further. 1, 2, 3, 4 to there. Initiative. Yours.
We'll do W.H. Lee and Chambliss. They will go to fatigue level 1. Come out of their entrenchments. Here's movement. It's 10. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Initiative. Mine again. Take them again. Movement. 6, 7. So I think they can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 to there. Initiative. It's mine again. Alright, let's look at my numbers there. I got 14, which I believe is 25%. It is what you've got there. Question is, do I want to make a play for it right now before you start bringing more people in? Sure, we're here to play. Let's play. Let's do this. AP Hill will take Wilcox to fatigue level 3, and he will attempt, mind you, an assault on Locust Grove. Here is the attempt. It does come off.
Yeah, comes off.
All right,
Yeah.
good deal. All right. Now, he will ask General Lee, may we have a Grand Assault order? The Grand Assault comes off with 2 extra hexes.
That's all you needed. I don't know how many you want to bring in, but
well, let's see. So you've got 53 in there. That's 27, 38. Yes, you've got 53. So I need 53 to cover. Let's look at the chart. So what is half of 53 is essentially 27. I need 27 to cover half. Get the -1. So let's do. So Wilcox will come in, and Kershaw and Rosser. I believe that puts me to 28. Okay. Let's go through the numbers here. We got +1 for assault, +1 tactical. We've got +1 for Lee, and I've got a full flank -1.
2.
-1, because I've got roads into here.
Oh, yep, yep.
So I got a +3 final flank. Now my negatives are, I just don't have, I've got -1 for ratio of 1 to 2. So I see 6 up, 1 down, +5.
+5, yeah.
Okay. And here is the attack at +5. It's a 10.
Ooh, could be really bad.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
it's a
+5.
+5. So it is +5 net. It's still going to be bloody on both sides, but more importantly, I get retreat losses. All right. So +5.
Yeah, that's going to be brutal, isn't it?
So,
okay, so let's see.
+5 on 28 is a 1 EA for me.
Well, only 1?
Yeah. And then +5 for you on 50 plus is 5 DR.
I'm looking at the wrong chart. Oh, yeah, wow. That's awful.
Okay, so 5 DR right off the top, 1 for me, so let's do that first. So you're going to go to 7. Stop scratching, kitty. And 1 there. All right.
Okay, so I got to take 5. So everybody's already exhausted, so I don't have to deal with that.
And I'm going to take my 1 off of Rosser.
So I'll take.
Should be 2 there.
Take 1 off of. I think I'm going to take all of them off of Ricketts.
Hell with Ricketts. Oops.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're all going to flip. Okay, as you pointed out, I'm going to take some manpower losses no matter which way I go. Further away, not by road, to 2310.
That would be -1 to everybody.
Or I can go not further away to 2410 by road, and it's still -1.
Correct.
But after that, it's not going to matter. So I think I'm going to go back by road. So I lose one off of everybody.
And they're all D1 demoralized.
Yeah,
Okay.
I gotta add that yet.
So let's take that. Alright, so that takes you
So that's good.
to an even 10.
So they each lose manpower. Yeah, as you said, I gotta add a demoralization marker. Okay. So 6 core is done for the day. Probably done for the game too. So they're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. They're gonna stop there.
Okay. I am going to move Kershaw and Stewart in there. And leave Lee and all of them out. Alright, so just so we have the same victory point calc, I have you at 10 manpower losses now, and I'm at 2. Alright, so Locust Grove switches hands again, and initiative. It's mine again. I will come down here and activate Johnston again. Movement. 6. Go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 to there. Initiative. Mine. Johnston to 3. Movement. 4. Extended march. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative. Yours.
Merritt will activate Devin, Gibbs, and Custer. Here's their movement. Go 7 hexes. Custer will go first. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Merritt and Devin will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 to there. Initiative. Mine again. Sheridan's going to activate Greg, Davies, Devin, Gibbs, and Custer. Those guys are all going to need extend marches. 2 die plus 2. They're just not getting what I need. Okay, Devin's going to go first. Merritt's going to go with Devin. Sheridan's going to go, and Greg are going to go with Davies. Devin's going to go first. Here's his extend march. And my movement roll was a 7. Extend march, no modifier. So he's okay. And he can go 7 hexes. So he can go 1, 2, 3 to there. He has to stop. Oh, Merritt was going to go with Devin. Okay, Gibbs will go next. Here's his extend. He's okay. He's going to go 1, 2, 3, join Merritt. Now Custer's extend. He flips. Of course, Custer would.
Old greasy locks.
He can go 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to there. He'll stop there. Okay, Sheridan will go 1, 2, 3, 4. Initiative. Mine again. Gotta get some of these manpower losses back. So Merritt's going to take Gibbs to fatigue 4. There's his movement, +1. There's his extend march, which is now a +1. He's okay. He can go 7 hexes. So he's going to go 1, 2, 3 to there. Initiative, yours. Oh, well.
No, sir, I don't like that. So, let's see. F. Lee will attempt an assault on Merritt with Wickham. Here's the attempt. No. Initiative, yours.
Sheridan will attempt an assault on F. Lee. I'll bring in Greg and Davies both. Here's the attempt. It does not come off.
We are just slapping and tickling.
Initiative. Mine again. Yeah, we'll try it again. Okay, 3. This time it does come off. So this will be a type of a +1. Tactical of a +1. You have 1 gun to my 2 on, is that rough terrain or
It
rolling
is
terrain?
rough. So let's see if we're using our guns. We're not.
Okay, so there's no artillery. There is a creek modifier for a -1. I have all 6 hexes covered, but since this is a cavalry fight, it's only final flank of a +2.
I concur.
So we have a situation of 4 up and 1 down for final of a +3, which after all that work should have been a lot better, but it's the best I could do. Hopefully I can get a few manpower losses back. Is that what you see? Final flank of a +3?
That's what I see.
Here we go. It's 7.
Okay. Come on. Come on. Yeah.
Ah!
Look at that. That flea stands. Man.
Oh, slipping away here on me already. 8. Man, let's see. So you have
So 7 is
5.
+1, and I had 1. I have 5 manpower, so just a D.
And I had 8.
So 1D.
So 1D, so I gave another manpower loss. Dang it. The whole point of that was to get a manpower. Increase fatigue. I'll take it off of, let's see. They both are the same, so it doesn't matter. So I'll take it off of jail, Greg. Decrease. Flips. All that work for 1 manpower loss on my side. So I'm at 11.
Yes, you are at 11.
Okay, initiative. Mine. Well, it's time to bring in General Burnside. And I think I'm going to plop them all into 2201. Okay, initiative. Yours.
Okay. I feel like we need to take advantage of an opportunity here. Let's have Stuart, the infantry, activate. Here's his
Up there.
yeah, his movement +1, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Initiative, mine. Take Stuart again. Here's his movement. 2. Oh, that's easy. We'll just go there. Initiative. It's mine again. Take Stuart to 3. Here's his movement. 5. Here's his extended march. Oh, flips. Okay. And he'll go 1, 2 to there. Initiative. Mine again. Stuart will go to 4 and entrench. Initiative. Mine. Ram sewer. March. Here's his movement. Go 1, 2. Initiative. Yours.
Well, that's why you don't pop them all in one place.
I'm starting to figure that's part of the tweaking, that they're like, oh yeah, let's spread these things out.
Okay, so you got 3 there now with 2 guns. Yeah, let's just attempt the core assault with everybody. Potter, Provisional, and Wilcox. Burnside. And it doesn't come off. Initiative, mine.
Burnside does not disappoint.
Might as well try that again. Yeah, I might as well bring in everybody. Try to get try to offset that -2 I'm going to get for that damn Ford. I'm sorry for that Ford.
No, that is a damn Ford.
Here's the attempt. It does not come
It
off.
does,
Okay,
yeah.
so
No,
there's.
no, five does.
Oh,
Hits
that's right.
flat.
It does 5. Yeah, we learned that. I can only bring in 1 though, which will be Wilcox. So this is going to be types +1. It's 12 to 3. So that's going to be +3 for a ratio. Now things are going to start to come off. A -2 for the river. So I have 2 guns to your 1.5, so that's going to be a -2, I think, in clear.
That's correct.
So -2. So this is going to be an even attack. That's what I see. 4 up, 4 down.
Okay.
Here's the attack roll. It's a 4.
Here's defense. Oh, look at that. 3. So just a small R. But we are
I
already.
lose another manpower cross.
Oh, really?
Of course. Yes.
Okay. So that then made that worth it. That was a good stand.
Yeah.
They're gonna go back. Let's see. So we lose entrenchments. They go 1 away, 2 away, and they will stay
No.
that crossroad there.
Okie doke. Well, that was pointless. Initiative. Yours.
Right, I'll have Ram Sewer March.
Uh,
Movement 6. We'll
Dang
go
it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Initiative. Yours.
Stevenson. There we go. 1, 2, 3. Better lock that down before I lose it. Initiative. Mine again. I'll take Kitching. 1, 2 to there. Initiative. Yours.
I think I'm gonna pass.
Take Kitching to fatigue 2. He's just gonna do a mid move. Check that forward. Initiative. Mine. Wow, what a hole I've dug for myself. Okay, Warren's going to activate Robinson and Wadsworth. Wadsworth will need extend march. Here's his movement, their movement. They could go 6 hexes. Now, if I do a min move to Griffin, that's restricted Zoc to restricted Zoc, so there's no penalty, correct?
Correct.
Grant and Warren will go with Robinson. And now here's Wadsworth extend march. And of course, he's going to flip. Of course, because what else is he going to do? Initiative. Yours.
We hear creeping in the woods, so Heath will go to 2 and dig in.
Mm-hmm.
All right, initiative. It's yours.
So he's now 24.
He is 24.
I think I've done all the damage I can do for one day, so I believe I'm going to pass.
I'll pass as well. And we will end the day. Wow. What a turn, man. What a turn.
What a bloody day for the Union.
Okay, so we're going to hit the recover, sunshine. Going to advance the time marker. Turn 2. For those of you just joining us, let's look at the current victory point schedule as we like to do at the halfway point. I'm showing you at 12 losses to my 2. So that is negative 24 to
6.
So right. So you've got minus 18 is the way I'm saying that. Yes.
Yeah.
And then looking at the board, it looks like you've got 72 total points from all the stuff that you got. If I'm calculating that correctly, so 72 minus 18, 54 is where you are?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep, I've got 54 points.
Do you have a spreadsheet?
25. Yes.
I was like, don't disappoint me, Roger. I know you got a spreadsheet.
So I'm down 25 points after the debacle at Locust Grove.
Very interesting, because that means now that you've got to take both of those spots and something else with some, or just some manpower losses that don't go against you.
Yeah, that's the problem now. I can't. With the 3 and the 2, you can exchange, man. You can't get a negative 10
Right.
manpower
The hemorrhaging can become problematic. Yeah.
as it has here. In my attempt to try to get something back with F. Lee, failed miserably. Sheridan.
That was great though. I was like, oh, there's nothing I could do about this.
Anyway, yeah, it's a whole. I mean, there's no question now because the 6th Corps is done. The Ninth Corps, you done. That was something I didn't see coming, and so I learned something there. You block them, so they're basically. I mean, potentially, maybe figure something out up there, but they're probably, and of course, Burnside. Burnside. Um,
He has this thing about bridges.
so yeah, this is. I mean, I got an uphill climb. I'm not saying I can't pull it off, but I think it's pretty doubtful at this point. But we'll give it the college try, as they say.
Of course, and you as the union, anytime, feel free. You know, if it ain't gonna happen, you just let me know. But of course, there are those people out there that love to watch this and say, take it all the way to the bitter end, and
Yeah,
that's true. But this is a very mathematical one, as we mentioned in the last time, and you can kind of look at the numbers, especially you with your Excel spreadsheet there. If it just doesn't look like it's gonna happen, what I do love about playing with you, Roger, is that you come up with some last minute little a glimmer of hope kind of thing. It's a 1% chance, and sometimes you just pull it out with that 1%, and
yeah,
I'm left agog that it does. But that's the great thing about this. There's always something that you can possibly try if you're willing. May not go your way, but statistically, there's always a slim hope.
yep.
Well, then we have arrived at leader transfers, so I'm sure that will influence your decision here.
Yeah, let me take a look. Yeah, I'm gonna transfer. Sheridan's gonna go over to Merritt's X. Grant's gonna be key. I'll leave Grant where he is. Warren where he is. Burnside might as well stay where he is. That's it for me. I think that's gonna be my only leader transfer.
So you got threes all around me there. I feel like I need to bring AP Hill down here, and we're going to move Ewell back to early, and we're going to put Lee with Ewell. Yeah, we'll leave Longstreet down there. That seems to be his job in this scenario, is the southern flank. That's it for me, I think. We'll do the first initiative. Attachments, if you got any. I think some of your cavalry you might have brigades that could come up, or regiments.
I don't think so. I was looking at that. I think I could have attached. I could attach. I think I will the provisional to Potter.
Okay.
17 and the provisional brigade goes away. I think that's it. I think that's the only.
Yeah, potentially you could have put a Kitching in with somebody, but yeah.
Yeah, I'm glad him now protecting that spot, so you don't sneak one of those little
What?
infantry guys in there.
You wound me, Roger. I'm hurt.
I'm sure. I'm sure I wound you a great deal. Yeah.
The skullduggery and daggers that you think that I do. First initiative.
Yep.
Here we go. It's yours. Handily.
Well, I do think the first thing I need to get back is some manpower losses. So DM Greg is going to activate Davies. Here's his movement. Finally, something decent. Here's his extend march. So he's going to lose manpower. So he's going to go 1-2. He rolled a 10, 11, 7 to there. Initiative. Yours.
Well,
So much for that.
yeah, it feels like we got to fight our way out of this. So we'll try it. I mean, we're gonna activate. I guess there's. Yeah, we'll just do Wickham. So Wickham will march with F. Lee. Let's see what we get here. Here's movement. Look at that. He gets it. 7, 8, 9. So he gets enough for prepared. We do need to do an extended march. He's okay. So he will attack Davies here,
Hmm.
and it is enough for just a +1 for prepared, I believe. Oh, well, potentially -1 on rough terrain with your artillery.
Okay.
There is no
Nope.
artillery. All right, so it's just +1 prepared. 2 versus 2. No tactical, no creek. So here's the attack. 2. Okay, that's fine. So I got a 3, so -2. -2 is a D, and a little F for you. So
Okay.
that's fine. And then initiative, yours.
Okay. Sheridan's going to attempt a core assault with Devon. Here's the attempt.
I heard that. I feel you, man. I know it.
Initiative. Yours.
Ugh. Longstreet will try to mount a rescue operation here. He will activate field. Here's movement. Yeah. And he'll go 1, 2, 3 to there. What would Gibbs like to do?
So you've got plenty for a prepared. I'm going to retreat. Here's his retreat roll.
Oh,
Well, at least it's a
very
nice,
nice.
nice enough stop.
Yep.
Let's see. I've got 2 options to retreat. I think Cav doesn't. I can go through either one without losing any manpower. I believe on the Cav retreat. Is that correct?
Yes, you can. Yeah. Yeah. Cavalry never were. Yeah. You never lose anything unless you were to go through one of mine.
Okay, so we'll go. Gibbs will go this way. 1 to there, 2 to there, 3 to there, 4 to there.
Okay. So I lose 3. Uh, I moved. Let's see.
2, I think.
Yeah. Well,
3.
I moved 3. 1, 2, 3. So I've got 2 left. Uh, he will go here. And what would Davies like to do?
Davies will definitely retreat. There's his retreat roll. Um,
That's enough with the 6.
yeah.
So I will lose my last movement.
So he's going to go 1 to there, 2 to there, 3, and he's got 1, 2, 3, 4. He's got 2 more. 5 to there, 6 to there.
Sure. Right. And Longstreet's done. So initiative, yours.
Well, I can't get retreat losses. Hancock will activate Gibbon and Barlow. There's their movement. Hancock will stay with Barlow. Gibbon will move first. 1, 2, 3. Barlow and Gibbon will go 1, 2, 3. Initiative. Mine. Hancock will activate Gibbon and Barlow again. There's their movement. Oh, there we go. Hancock will transfer to Gibbon. There's his extended march. He's okay. He's going to go 1 to there. Barlow's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Seems correct. Yes.
Okay. Initiative. Yours.
Gonna have early. You will activate early. So the extended march then. So I'm just marching early. Extended march. He flips. Okay. Flip. Or he loses the manpower. Right there. Okay. So we'll do. That then. Initiative. Mine. All right. I'll have AP Hill activate Wilcox to 1. Here's a movement. 3. He's just going to go 1 hex to there. Initiative. Mine. Do I try it? I guess I try it. Let's see if we can clamp this down here. So Heath will attempt an assault on Grant. Okay, here's the attempt. It comes off. Now we will send for a grand assault. Next door. It does not come off. Ooh! Tension! Roger's over there dancing right now. I feel it! But if nothing else, we might be able to. Let's see. So we are at 16, and you've got 30.
22 plus 11, 33.
33. Oh, look at that. So it's a -2. All right, so we'll start with the normal stuff. We got +1 for assault and +1 for tactical. And flank, I've got a +2 on final flank because I got all 6 hexes covered. And
2 come off.
2 come off. Okay, so +2 final flank. And then now the minuses, -2 for ratio because it's 1 to 3. That's it. That's what I
That's
see.
it, yeah.
So 4 up, 2 down, +2. All right, here we go. +2, attack. 7. +4 result.
I think that does the game, I believe.
I think that might. So let's see. +4. I have 16. So I'm going to lose 1. And +4 on 33. It's 3.
It's going to be
3 DR. Yep. So 1, 2, 3 for me. 1 for you. Or the other way around. 1 for me, 3 for you. Obviously.
Oh, I didn't have the whole stack again. Dang it.
Oops.
One, two, three. That was an R, right? A big R?
Yeah, demoralized. Yeah, a route.
Yeah. So increase the demoralization, and they each lose a manpower on the retreat.
Yeah. Okay, so I'll add another 3.
Okay, so they're going to go. It's a big R, so they've got to go 4 back. It doesn't matter. They're gonna, like I said, I already took the manpower off. So that's 1. You attack from heft, so I got to go further away. 2, 3, and 4 will go there. But I think at this point, I've got 2 corps that are out of the battle, and 9th Corps is not going to make it. I've got me at -36 manpower losses right now.
For point wise, yeah, -36, and then +6, so 3 +9, so -27. Yep.
So I don't see any way for me to pull this rabbit out of the hat. What a disaster.
Wow. So let's see. Yeah, well, I guess we will call it here then. If that is, I mean, officially, let me do the initiative here. It is yours.
I'll pass.
And I will pass as well. And we will finish it out then with, so you had 72 -27 is 45.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Which is probably what, a substantial defeat?
Oh, I don't know.
Worse than that?
I think you and I have trained ourselves just like it's all about the marginal. Just long, 1 point over the W. That's all I need.
Yeah, that's basically how I play. Yeah,
Yeah,
45
exactly.
is a decisive victory. So yeah, I'm not going to fight to try to make it not that bad, which I could potentially maybe pick up some manpower losses here or there. But
I guess, I mean, obviously they do that for the historical nature of it because the diehards want to see exactly how it would appear. Perhaps the other reason maybe is for tournament play, that if you
yes,
score
yeah.
points for decisive versus marginal, I could see that. But still, a absolute pleasure to play with you, sir. Let's go into our session review. What'd you think of this one?
Well, I thought I'd try something, and to me, different. Maybe it wasn't, was to bring Warren's Corps through the woods there to get where Bernie is currently sitting,
Yeah.
and potentially, set up some flank, get some manpower losses. But then you managed to pull back before I could pull off that assault, and so I wasted a lot of fatigues accomplishing. I got the 15 points, but all I got out of it. And then Sedgwick, I thought, well, that worked. But then you did a great job, very methodically closing in. I probably could have maybe done something different there. Maybe moved one of my guys up to there to take away that flank. Maybe try to get somebody over there. But I just figured I had so many manpower in there. But you were able to negate that with flank, and so
Yeah.
that was, and that lead bonus and the tactical bonus. So you negated the ratio, and with that many manpower, I just piled up huge manpower losses and then retreat losses as well. So it was just that put me in a huge hole.
That is a perfect moment to address that specifically. I don't know that we've, I mean, short of perhaps the on to Richmond Peninsula stuff, I don't know that we've had 15, 16, 17 manpower divisions in a while. Certainly that
Oh
is going to
yeah,
be true of the Union here. My rule of thumb, I'm sure I've mentioned it before, but for new players out there, when you're playing the Union, that is a very attractive target. Even with the low odds attack coming, if you can get to, as you saw, sat there with my calculator, if I can come to at least half, so I take the -1, but I'm getting, as Roger pointed out, the Lee bonus, the flank bonus, this, that, and the other, plus they're all right there. And if you force them to retreat in a way that you want, that is potentially +2 or +3 manpower losses. If it's
yeah.
really severe, it could be. So you've got them flushed through the woods, as they did historically in the wilderness here. Smoke, embers, falling trees, chaos. That's exactly what happened here. And that's additional bonus points on top when the manpower is, the 2-3 offset.
Yeah.
That's still a lot of points because the stack was so big right off the top. It took
Mm-hmm.
five DR. Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Five
yeah,
on that one, and then six on the other one, which is
yeah.
the coup de grace, which was the last, my last ditch attempt to try to get some points back. And of
Yeah, that
course,
the timing on that one was so critical because if you got that string, I just knew you were going to get AP Hill out of there.
yeah, and I never even got the chance. And then I going in, I thought, okay, I want to use Sheridan. I want to try to use that cavalry corps. And what a he's fired, man. I'm taking him out and
It's
shooting
that
him.
damn hat, man. That hat's
What a
unlucky.
disaster! That guy accomplished nothing.
He's wearing the witch's
Absolutely
hat.
nothing.
That's right.
Um, because I was hoping, if I could destroy Fitzlee, then that gets back a pretty hefty chunk of points.
Oh yeah, I
Uh,
was scared there when I was going to lose potentially anywhere from 3 to 5 manpower.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I was trying to get. And it was like, then I said, well, I've got to get even more now because I dug myself such a big hole. And I had to gamble on trying to get him completely surrounded. Oh, well, lesson learned. A lot of lessons learned. I learned a lot of lessons. Okay, Burnside, you did a great job with Ramseur and Stewart and kept Burnside from getting involved.
Mm. That was
Uh,
very lucky. I mean, that was only driven by the decision when you said, I'm going to plop them all here. And I went, ooh, they're near a
yeah, I was just
river.
doing. Yeah, I was just counting what's the shortest hexes to get to the ford. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, well, I just put them there. That's the fastest way to get there, as
Yeah.
opposed to spreading them out. And then you got the grading nets to get up there and block the ford before I could move. And it was like, then I started worrying about I could lose these two forts because I left them unprotected. So I had to move units back to protect them. Of course, at that point, it was,
Ultimately, that was my first plan. Was I was
yeah,
trying to figure out which one of the two, because I didn't want to surrender the ford crossings to possibly Burnside coming down here and helping. But I was like, okay, which one of them can I possibly get up along this road here and go right for Germana Ford, because you had abandoned it with Stevenson, and then short of that, I was not getting the movement that I need to get down there. So I said, well, detour, let's go up here and block. So always have a backup plan that is as effective, and keeping Burnside bottled up there is, keeping him in a box.
yeah. I moved Stevenson down there because I was concerned about you sliding
Yeah.
this
Well,
way.
again, that was another possible plan. I early
In
on,
force.
enforced
enforcing
early
it.
on. I was going to bring Lee through here, push Crawford out of the way, and really make a play for the Wilderness Tavern. Just because you had built so much force here, I wanted to give you something else to think about.
Yeah, that was the concern I had, is that you would do exactly that. And my hope was I would clear this out before you had a chance. Of course, I never got any momentum going. This whole game was on the back foot the whole time. It was like, man, if I could just get the next knit.
Yeah,
Oh
yeah.
no.
Well, there was. I mean, I was doing that too. I was like, "Oh, come on! Oh, come on!" And then you got like three in a row. I was like, "Oh!"
Yeah, yeah. And then there was a couple of places where I was like, okay, I'm finally starting to get some momentum, and then never got going. I learned. I need to remember this lesson going forward in this title about, as you said, massing my infantry is not a good idea, and really looking at keeping my lines of retreat. Grant would not be happy with this comment.
Yeah.
Checking your lines of retreat. um,
Well, I
which,
love I love this hex right here, the 15 pointer, because what did I do? I got that great movement right up front,
oh
and
yeah,
I took it. But then that's just a that's a dangling. What did you call it? The fool's gold. It's like I got you to attract to that, and then I was able to. Oh, you know what? You can have it. That's fine. I'd rather come back
yeah,
here, and then building a bulwark right here to see how you're going to press that. I think the Confederates, if you can hold this, great. But you're already starting with this. If you can get
yeah,
this and that, then
yeah. You don't need that 15 pointer. It just
right,
gives the Union something they've got. They can't afford to not take it because
exactly.
it's just it's the crossroads there of opening up 18 pointer, the 9 pointer, and the Fords as well. So it's like, ugh.
I was really surprised at how much flexibility and fun we had with these going back and forth, and Longstreet, and it just the fact that you were going to make this the centerpiece of getting potentially 15 points in manpower losses. That was pretty awesome because you brought all the Fifth New York back and Chapman and everything, and had them watching the wagons, and then you were able to bring that old floppy-headed dunderhead Sheridan
Yeah.
out.
Well, that was something I wanted to try to do, but man, he just couldn't get it done. It was like failed his assault, failed the one attack he got. He completely blundered.
Don't worry, he'll
Um,
ride south later, but
I hope so.
that's far down the road. But what does that tell you, folks, about this is scenario number one of Grant Takes Command, and if it's got this much discussion after the fact, that's an incredible scenario just right out of the box. So if you've not played this ever before, you're going to love. I think some of the tweaks on this one have been great. Just that 4 points here and there just makes the. I had to pull out the calculator going, okay, if I get this and you get that, and some people say, well, that's like doing your taxes. Sure, but the fact that Roger had a stack of units so high up there with 55 manpower or 53 that I had to sit there and go, okay, what's 53 divided by
Oh,
4? And then
yeah,
you got him there. I had to bring the cavalry in to support that flank. It was great.
there's a lot to think about here in terms of the game and in terms of historical. The restricted Zoc is definitely something to keep in mind.
Yes, yeah,
I know
especially
that
with command.
for
Yeah,
some players it's kind of an intimidating rule because there's does it apply here? Because that was something I was studying this last week. I understood when to use it, when it didn't come into play, and it is kind of confusing, I will
well,
say. But,
as you point out, that was the coup de grace here, but by having both of these quote covered,
mm-hmm.
both for flank, but more for the retreat,
Yep.
flushing them through the woods is great. But well,
So do
we are we're done with the first one. Now we move on to number two. I think we're gonna go back in time and we're gonna expand this back a little bit to the very beginning, the first few days where Grant is coming off the Rapidan. That would lead into the wilderness. So I love how they do that, where we've got the little set piece here, but now you get to the more maneuver heavy, full. Was it 3 to 5 days on that one?
it's a 5 turner, interesting victory conditions. It looks like it's been completely redone because the Confederate setup is not in the standard format.
Oh, okay, yeah, that's so. Chris has done some work on that one, so I'm very excited because yeah, this one will give us the chance to flex a little bit, and we get to say, hey, well, this is the way Grant did. He went straight for Germana Plank Road, but I'm going to come a different way, and and see how that is. So we got a lot in store for us then. Well, as we close out this one, thank you again to everyone who's watched this and supported, and especially your feedback, your comments, your critiques, your corrections. We love all that. That's exactly what the comment section's for here on YouTube. So please continue to do so. More than anything, though, click that like and subscribe bell. I have a little reminder now that I put at the beginning of the episode just to kind of keep it in your brain there. But if you can click that bleep bloop button down there, that tells that YouTube is appreciating your opinions, and that helps with the algorithm when this is suggested to other fans such as yourself. I am also showing you our current monetary supporters. Thank you very much for those who kick in a few bucks. Appreciate it every time. And we're just happy to do this. This is so exciting. I'm glad. I'm just reinvigorated by Grant Takes Command by these new changes. And I can't wait to see what comes in the next episode. So, Roger, have a great week, man.
You too. I'll see you next week.
Mm-hmm.